This is not going to go well for me because me and Sneak don't go well.
You made it! I wasn't certain you... Well, I'm glad you're here. So, the details. We're headed to a remote patch of land called Fulstrom Homestead. It's owned by some Thane from Eastmarch. He's at war, but his staff and guards remain.
And what are we doing there?
We're looking for a relic called the Geovessan Skull. We slip inside the treasure room, grab our prize, and depart before anyone knows the difference. After that, we split the proceeds and go our separate ways.
Alright, ready to go.
One more thing. I'd prefer not to spill any blood, but I leave our safety to your discretion. If a guard sees you, take shelter in a hiding spot. Sound good?
Sounds good.
This little tub will get us to a blockade runner offshore. They'll bring us to Fulstrom Homestead and back. I hope you don't get seasick. I get seasick. I'm sure I'll be all right.
Any objection if I steal more than just the Geovessan skull?
None whatsoever. Anything else you take is yours to fence. Just don't forget why we're there. We don't leave until we have the Geovessan skull.
Is this the biggest job you've ever pulled off?
The newest job is always the biggest job. Life of a thief. You know how it is.
And how well do you know the life of a thief?
Well, this is the biggest job I've ever attempted. But I did the research, arranged transportation, and knew I needed a good partner to pull it off. That's why I hired you.
Alright, let's go.
Dry land. Finally. Colder than I expected. Very, very cold. The manor should be up ahead. Are you ready?
Before we proceed, I have some questions.
Of course. What about?
What can we expect to find?
There should be guards throughout the homestead. We're looking for a gatehouse. Once we're past the portcullis, the manor shouldn't be much further. That's where we'll find the Geovessan skull.
And why do you want to steal the Geovessan skull?
I need it for a buyer in a Boz landing. Which isn't important right now. Until we get the Geovessan skull, there's no point in discussing payment.
Alright, let's go.
Let's head to the manor. Quick and silent. The sentries are Windhelm Guard, on loan from someone important. If they give chase, find a hiding spot. The water between the two grates? Full of slaughterfish. You're coming back this way.
Stealth and me don't get along.
Are you stupid or just hard of hearing? No matter. Tell it to the guard.
So.
The guards should arrive at any moment, trespasser.
You won't be so brave when the guard arrives.
Okay.
That winch is a problem. One moment. It's stuck. Try lifting the gate while I turn the winch. That's it. We will be partners.
Really don't like stealth missions. Oh no, I can't kill him.
The guard is on its way, intruder.
Like an Assassin's Creed there on us.
Think you're clever, eh? Guard! The guard is on its way, intruder.
I mean, they're so dumb. Becoming a horrible person, though. They don't do stealth well.
You did bring lockpicks, didn't you?
Nope, I forgot them.
Lockpicks won't work on those doors. Some sort of mechanism, maybe? Whoa, that's one clever thing. but not clever enough.
What am I trying to get into?
I heard a click. Come on, let's go find the Geovesan skull.
That was lucky.
There it is. It's so shiny.
First. Alright.
Surrender, thief! The manor is surrounded. Today the Iron Wheel brings you to justice.
What? Who are you?
Chief Inspector Ranbeek, we foiled your attempt to steal the Geovesan skull. Will you also confess to stealing Magnifica Felora's dowry?
What's a Felora?
See, it doesn't matter. Return the Geovesan skull and surrender, or face the consequences.
No idea what he means. I'll follow your lead. Pull them off! I'll find another way out. Who was that? What was all that about, with dowries and iron wheels?
I have no idea. Did you tell anyone we were coming here?
Nobody. Well, I sent word to the Thieves Guild of Abar's Landing. They were interested in acquiring the Geovesan skull. Abar's Landing was to be our next stop. But why would this iron wheel set an ambush here? Are you certain you've never heard of them?
Never, but we could figure out who they are after we escape.
Of course, you're right. The iron wheel could return at any moment. We need to get out of here, and fast. Wait, did you hear that?
Or what?
There's someone coming. Who are you?
You don't know me yet, but I'm a friend. Quen, isn't it? Put on this uniform and head outside. The Iron Wheel won't detain a Windheld guard.
There's no way I'm leaving here without my partner.
I only had one uniform. Go on, recover your boat and meet us by the catacomb exit. Then we can return to the Thieves Guild in Abar's Landing.
You're from the Thieves Guild? All right. I'll meet you both by the exit. Good luck, partner.
She'll be fine. Looks like we take the dangerous way around. Didn't realize there were two of you. Next time the Iron Wheel springs a trap, I'll bring another uniform.
Who are you? What's going on?
I'm Walk Softly, and we're currently fleeing the Iron Wheel. We can talk about the details once we've actually fled. Oh, what are your thoughts on spiders?
Spiders? What do you mean?
When I was posing as one of the manor's guards, one of the actual guards mentioned these old catacombs, said there were a basket full of spiders. Unless that's an obscure Nord expression, I'm guessing he meant actual spiders.
You said you're from the Thieves Guild? What is that?
Nothing we should discuss right here. But I promise, as soon as we've escaped the Iron Wheel, I'll answer your questions.
No. Who are you and what's going on?
I'm Walk Softly, and we're currently fleeing the Iron...
Alright. We'll do this.
Did I mention I'm afraid of spiders? Probably should have mentioned. I'll keep it under control.
Good thing I'm not.
Look, a crypt. Nothing bad ever happens in a crypt. Are we running? No? All right then. On the bright side, these only have 4 limbs.
Here's your giant spider, buddy.
Stay away from the pointy bit. Follow me. We're almost there.
I don't think they saw me.
Are you all right? You're greener than my favorite vest.
It's fine. I'm fine.
Could have lived my entire life without running through a spider pit. But we made it through. You'll make a real impression in Abba's Landing.
What's Nabah's Landing?
The Thieves Guild. And my guildmaster, who can explain why the Iron Wheel thinks you deserve the same fate they've inflicted upon us. It's an unpleasant fate. It involves branding irons.
What if I don't want to go to Abba's Landing?
You are your own master, but the Iron Wheel is relentless, and they know your face. They know your partner's face, too. So, tell me where we're all headed? I suggest Abba's Landing as soon as you're able.
Alright then, take us to Abba's Landing.
When you're up to it, we'll head to the Thieves' Den. It's in an old cistern. Always a pleasant journey to Abba's Landing. Head to our Thieves' Den. The Guildmaster awaits. Hidden within an old cistern that's long forgotten by the city's merchant lords. A new home for us after the Iron Wheel tore apart the old one. It's a bit damp. You get used to it.
Alright.
All I once had is gone. All I once had is gone.
Hold, criminal!
Stand still! Blood and blades, I am so tired of confronting criminals. You're hardly worthy.
Holy moly. That was tense.
One cannot step light with such burdens. Let them take their leave. Someone's... The guild would frown. Over here. We should speak. Walk Softly sent word of your time at Fulstrom Homestead. Said you slipped out from between the Iron Wheel's greedy fingers.
Yeah, you must be the guildmaster?
I am, but call me Zira. Titles don't carry weight when you live in a cistern. Pretty bold of you and Quen to go after the Geovessen's skull. Did you know she sent a letter asking to set up a meet? Rookie mistake. The Iron Wheel read her mail.
They knew we were coming all along?
That's why I sent Walk Softly to pull you out. Don't get me wrong, Quen may be green, but she planned a real heist. The kind we used to pull off before the Iron Wheel captured or killed most of us. Bastards.
So why is the Iron Wheel after the Thieves Guild?
You heard of Magnifica Valora? She's a noble from Tanith, with a substantial dowry in her family tomb. We tried to steal it, but we failed, and she hired the Iron Wheel to punish us. I hear their leader thought you worked for us. Want to make it official?
What do you mean?
If the great Chief Inspector Ron Beek thinks you're part of the guild, who am I to disagree? We need good thieves, capable thieves like you and Quen to pull ourselves out of the gutter. So, care to join the Thieves Guild? We have nowhere to go but up.
Sure, I'll join the Thieves Guild.
Good. You aren't afraid of a challenge. The more you do for us, the more gold and respect you'll earn. Reputation goes a long way with us. Bringing us the Geovessen's skull is a good start. Here's your cut. Don't worry. Quen will get her portion.
Oh.
I told you about our failed heist, the one that led the Iron Wheel to Abba's Landing. Someone pointed them in our direction. It's time we find out exactly who it was.
You have any suspects?
My gold is on Velsa. She was part of our Thieves' Council, the Guild's inner circle, but she retired just before the dowry heist. It might be coincidence, or it might be she sold us out for large stacks of coin.
And are you certain Velsa betrayed the Thieves Guild?
That's what I'd like to find out. You and I should pay her a visit, see if the Iron Wheel funds her retirement. There's a breach in the city wall, outside the flooded district. Meet me there when you're ready.
Alright, I'll meet you there.
Thieves should always travel separately. Advice from Nicholas.
Who is Nicholas?
Good advice. Our old guildmaster, a mentor and a friend. He planned the dowry heist that would have seen us wealthy beyond our dreams. But he's gone. I lost him in Magnifica Valora's family tomb. He is sorely missed.
So how did Velsa retire from the Thieves Guild?
Said she'd earned enough for a lifetime. Handed over her rackets and told us to leave her alone. We'd see her in the markets now and again. she kept to herself. Fine by me. Coral underclothes are less abrasive.
Alright.
Prices have never been better.
Care to earn a little extra coin on the side? It's for a good cause. I don't believe I've had the pleasure. Spencer Rye, at your service. I have a friendly arrangement with the Thieves Guild. We're business adjacent, you might say.
And what business is that?
Rye's Reacquisitions. I track down items that have gone missing. As you might expect, quite a bit turns up here, but I specialize in objects of purely sentimental value. My finder's fee for the guild is usually well above the item's material worth.
Need any help?
Always. When something gets well and truly lost, it occasionally requires a bit more adventure than I can stomach. I post those jobs on the notice board outside, but since you're here now, I think I have something you might fancy.
Alright, give me the details.
An old sailor is mourning the loss of his favorite wooden pipe during a scuffle with some pirates. If you track it down, he's offering a surprisingly good sum for its return.
What do I do once I find it?
Just bring it back to me. I'll handle the delivery, and you'll be paid on the spot. I'll be waiting just outside the cistern in the alleyways. You can find me there anytime you're looking for a bit of work on the side.
Alright. Oh. Okay. He seems to be important.
This place is nice, but it's not a home. Feels like I'm hiding down here. People like us, we need powerful friends if we're gonna make it in this world.
People like us?
Don't play coy.
Ah.
I see it in your eyes. You've killed people. Or you will. You've got the same urges as I do. Just between us, I hear the Dark Brotherhood is recruiting for some new blood. I'm gonna try my best to get their attention.
Dark Brotherhood?
You never heard of Tamriel's most elite guild of assassins? Rumor has it that if you take an innocent life and they notice, they'll offer you a place in the Dark Brotherhood. There, killers are free to pursue their true passion. Think about it.
Thanks for the information.
Word of advice. Urges aside, the Dark Brotherhood prefers to keep a low profile. Just remember, kill an innocent, get noticed. My sources say they're recruiting in Anvil, on the Gold Coast. I'll be at the docks there if you want to talk some more.
So you just want me to go up and kill a random person in cold blood?
I don't want you to do anything. I'm just providing information. Letting you know that new opportunities are available if you're willing to spill a little blood.
Well, you're rather open and nonchalant about this.
Don't take my willingness to help out as a sign or anything. I recognized a kindred spirit, and suggested a way to satisfy your darkest urges. They'll get you killed if you don't keep them under control. And if you don't find the right allies.
Well, I've killed before. Why hasn't the Dark Brotherhood contacted me already?
Hey, I don't know exactly how they select new recruits. I'm just telling you what I've heard. Maybe you just need to be in the right place at the right time. Like Anvil. Of course, I've also heard they have eyes everywhere, so what do I know?
So how do you know so much about a secret organization of assassins?
That's one of the best things about the Dark Brotherhood. It hides in plain sight. No one knows where its headquarters is or how many members it has, yet you can go into any library and read a book about them. It's brilliant, really.
You've read a book about the Dark Brotherhood.
Quite a few, actually. My favorite is The Night Mother's Truth. It describes the origins of the Brotherhood, although it might all be theory and conjecture. But forget the books. Everyone knows the Brotherhood exists, and most people fear them.
And what exactly are the benefits of joining a group like this?
Fellowship, safety, and security, to name just a few. I understand there's also a steady flow of gold from all the contracts. And you get to kill people. Can you imagine a better guild to belong to? Better than picking pockets, if you ask me.
So why do you think Anvil is the place to get noticed?
I'm not one to reveal my sources, but Fat Grakal told me that he overheard Seaworthy Sarala say that there have been some mysterious murders committed on the Gold Coast. To me, nothing says Dark Brotherhood like mysterious murders.
Why do you think the Dark Brotherhood is looking for recruits?
Oh, I got that from Margog the Hammer. Buy him a couple of ales and he spouts secrets like a bard spouts poetry. Just the other day, he told me that his cousin Crus killed a baker in Anvil. He received a mysterious visit that very night.
A mysterious visit.
You really don't know anything about the Brotherhood, do you? If they decide you're worthy enough to receive an invitation, one of their dark dignitaries shows up to deliver the news in person. It's kind of creepy, but it's also a singular honor.
Alright. Goodbye. I know what I want to look for. Mundstone. Picking one to have it. No. Yes, I want to go. That way. Gonna get him onto stone. Nothing like exploring the world. Oh, see, there it is. Got what I wanted. Time to go back to starting area. Work on the next quest.
Halt! Come no closer! Stop! Stay back! Heed my words. You endanger more than your life should you approach.
Who are you?
A fool who paid the ultimate price for ambition. But I would see none fall as I did. You must leave. The book before you is cursed, as are its two siblings. Can't you hear it call to you?
No, I only hear you.
Then perhaps you're strong enough to resist their call. If you find them and bring them to the shrine, you might finish what I could not. Please, I beseech you. The books are a darkness that must be erased from the world.
Tell me what I need to do.
The curse upon each tome is designed to feed souls to oblivion. But if you are able to resist their pull, you can collect the tomes and bring them to the shrine for their destruction.
And where is this shrine?
On the shores of Khenarthi's Roost, beyond the town of Mistral. It is lit by an ever-burning flame. Should you collect all the tomes, bring them to the shrine without delay. No matter how strong you believe you are, I fear the tomes are stronger.
Stendar protect us. Let's get out there.
Whew! Harder than expected. Let's see if it was worth it.
Now you die.
Not now, not ever.
What would you ask of me? some celebratory sweets.
Don't believe her lies.
My blade is yours. Another find for your pack.
Awesome. That's one was I wasn't sure how to do or how to even look at those yet.
Knowledge is power.
At last, this book had best be worth the price. What is that? Wait! I only wanted to make something beautiful.
Seems like this book just opened. Oh.
Shining steel.
I'll do one quest over here before I stop for the day. I think this will be it. Oh, there it is. Oh, they always tell me to get. Right over it.
Celebrations await.
Do they? Or do nightmares await?
Finally, Beza Joe will find this fabled brush. What? What is this? Please, no. This one will stop looking.
Look at you hiding in the corner.
Ah, that could be helpful.
Fast travel.
You're here. Good, good.
Good day, my friend. You have fish to share with Illigor today?
Still standing. Be proud of that.
Sounds so much like Laura Bailey. I don't know if it is though. Close but different. I'm like Ralston.
Pain lies ahead. Turn back, Master. This is not the place for us.
Good quality there.
This one does not understand. This shrine is supposed to be lit with an ever-burning flame. Perhaps Shehiradaro has thrown good money after bad.
Who are you?
A simple Khajiit, doing what she can to survive. Sehirodoro came to this shrine for guidance. It said the flame gives visions to those who seek it.
And what do you seek?
Answers to unasked questions. Mysteries defined by the stars themselves. And if Sehirodoro makes some gold along the way, all the better. This shrine is key to all of these things.
And what's so special about this shrine?
It's a shrine to Hermaeus Mora, Daedric Prince of Knowledge. They say if you stare into the fire, all will be revealed. But without the ever-burning flame, there is no way to find the lost books.
Lost books? What lost books?
Tomes, lost to the ages. They're full of secrets from an earlier time. A connection to our past, and a bridge to our future. It doesn't matter what lies the spirit told. Sehiradaro will find those books.
What do you mean a spirit lied to you?
While searching for the shrine, a spirit appeared to me and warned me away. Don't you see? Hermaeus Mora rewards the pursuit of knowledge. The spirit is a test to keep lazy seekers away.
Alright, goodbye. Good luck.
That's her. It's the lying spirit.
No, I think you're the one being lied to. I think everything in these books takes you to Daedric princes and death.
Don't listen to these fools' words. The forbidden tomes must be destroyed. Place them in the shrine's flame, quickly.
There is no flame in the shrine.
What? That isn't possible. No matter. I'll rekindle the shrine's fire with my own essence, but you must promise to destroy them. You saw what happens to those who possess the tomes.
Well, nothing bad has happened to me so far.
Then that is a blessing. Once the books begin calling to you, there is little time before they ensnare you.
I'm gonna burn the books. You lift the books toward the fire, but your hand freezes in place. You feel a prickling shoot across your skin. A faint pain blossoms in the back of your head. Your hand remains in place, clutching the books. A chill shoots through your body. The pain in your head blooms. Ignore the pain. Burn the books. Your hand shakes and your vision blurs, but your fingers cannot release the grip on the books. The pain in your head is excruciating. Burn the books! Burn the books! Burn the books!
No! The flames burn us! It hurts! It hurts!
Yeah, there was something screwy going on there.
You've done it. The tomes are gone. I can't hear them anymore.
Are you certain?
I'm certain. But no one else shall fall into their trap. You managed what I could not. But it is done, which is all that matters.
Yeah! 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 Yeah!
Young Gajit wandered into camp last night instead of looking for Hazak. If anyone asks where I am, I'm dragging this fool off to Hazak's Hollow. He'll see the boss before his head and body part ways. We spotted Aldmeri on the beaches. If you need me, send a runner up around the hill above Hazak's Hollow. Double back to the dock near the entrance.
Joining the Dominion isn't about what is taken from you, but what we gain from each other. The Dominion welcomes all who wish to join. Khenarthi's Roost and the Dominion. Together, we'll achieve.
I'm gonna get one somewhere.
I hear your pain, Old One. I'm doing what I can.
Oh, nice. What did you find?
Windcatcher Plantation depends on the Great Tree, yet it sickens before my eyes. Our fates are like leaves in its branches.
What's wrong with the Great Tree?
Do you see that strange miasma? It appeared on the Great Tree after the hurricane, like a sickness. I've done what I can, but I fear it's not enough.
Is there anything I can do?
There's a cave directly beneath us. I called a spirit there to heal the Great Tree's roots, but it hasn't returned. Would you see what holds the spirit back? And aid it if you can.
I'll help the spirit if I can.
I can feel the spirit's frustration. It wants to help the Great Tree, but something prevents it.
So what's so important about this Great Tree?
The Great Tree shields Windcatcher Plantation from the winter winds and keeps our settlement shaded from the heat of the summer. Its story entwines with ours.
But how is it different from any other tree?
When the wind goddess Khenarthi first traveled across the heavens, legends say she grew tired and rested in the branches of a small sapling before resuming her journey. That sapling became the Great Tree, and gave Windcatcher Plantation its name.
And what can I do to help the nature spirit?
The spirit is old and powerful. It seeks to move from root to root, aiding the Great Tree as it's able. But it's a healing spirit of singular purpose. It doesn't know how to defend itself.
So the spirit's in danger?
I'm uncertain. If so, the spirit must be protected from harm while it heals the Great Tree's roots. It knows what it must do.
Alright, I'm on it. Oh, that was farther than I thought it was going to be.
The end of our tale.
That's the cave I need to go into. Just want to check out this place over here.
just realized. I'm a long way from cleaning the stables.
Yep, you are. Yeah, this fish. I don't know how this fishing works. I feel a little tug on the pole. There we go. Oh, I'm just gonna catch something fishing. This is where we're gonna go. Actually, this is where we're gonna stop. I want to thank you guys for watching this video. It means a lot to me. I do appreciate it. This is a lot of fun. I forgot how much I enjoyed Elder Scrolls Online. It's a lot of fun. It's a great game. But yeah, I want to thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying this too. If you are, you know what to do. Leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. It means a lot. Helps the channel grow. I do appreciate it. Till next time, love you guys. You're the best. Take care, and I'll talk to you later.